This journey of Christ is recorded in 1 Peter chapter 3, verses 18 and 19. After Christ had been freed from the flesh by the violent death on Golgotha, when anyone is killed, the venous blood with its impurities clings closely to the flesh, and therefore the arterial blood which flows is distinctly cleaner than it would otherwise be. It is more free from passion and desire, and being etherealized by the great Christ Spirit, the cleansed blood of Jesus overflowed the world, purified the etheric region of selfishness to a great extent, and gave man a much better chance to draw to himself materials which will allow him to form an altruistic purpose and desire. Thus the age of altruism was there inaugurated. By faith in this blood, and by imitation of the Christ life, the sons of Seth are therefore provided with a means of purging from themselves the curse of selfishness, while the sons of Cain were given the emblem of the rose and of the cross, to teach them to work faithfully to make the molten seed, the philosopher's stone, and to find the new word which shall admit them to the kingdom. For they believe more in works than in faith. They belong to the material world. The accompanying chart that I'm holding in my hand shows 3 ages that are mentioned. The first age, when each human being was a complete creative unit, male, female, double-sexed, as they believe, and ruled by one hierarch, Melchizedek, who filled a dual office as king and priest, and that is what is coming in the New World Order. The second age, when the division of the race, it's all about race and religion. Enter male and female, separate from each other. Humanity divided into 2 sections, called sexes, and into 2 orders, the temporal powers, the king initiates, Freemasons, initiation by fire and light, the male ideal of Hiram Abiff, and on the other end of the spectrum of duality, priests, Brahmins, Levites, initiation by water, baptism, of the female ideal, the Virgin Mary, and the division into races, nations, and sects. Hence there's war, oppression, and slavery, unity and diversity, love and hate. And then number 3, the new Galilee, the new age, the new world which is coming. Abolition of sex. Are you listening to me? Abolition of sex. Abolition of the family. Finding the Word becomes flesh. Christ, King and Priest, just and holy. Baptism of Spirit, divine ruler over a purged humanity. Do you know what the word purged means? It means that anyone who will not go along with this are to be eliminated. Christ, as you believe Him to be coming back as a Christian, is not what they're talking about here. They're talking about the office of the Christ. The Christed race. The New Age movement. Divine ruler over a purged humanity called Abraham's seed, dwelling in the New Jerusalem, which means there shall be peace. You'd better wake up to this, because what they got planned is not good. I oppose it. I oppose them because they are liars. I oppose their machinations because they are not building, they are manipulating. I oppose their New World Order because it will be a world of enslavement, of elimination of entire peoples and races. Because they can't wait for all these things to happen naturally. They claim that the division of the rulership into state and church caused war and strife. The state espouses the cause of fatherhood and man and upholds the male ideal of arts, crafts, and industry embodied in Hiram Abiff, the sons of Cain. The church espouses the cause of motherhood and woman and holds aloft the female ideal of love and hearth and home embodied in the Madonna and her child. It is the conflicting interests of the man and the woman, the home and the shop, the church and the state, which cause the economic struggle, the war, and the strife, with which mankind is cursed and which make all long and pray for the reign of peace. The third age, the coming world, the world that they are attempting to build now, when a divine Christ, who like Melchizedek shall fill the dual office of king and priest, and shall rule over a purged and glorified humanity which has risen from sex love to soul love. And I am telling you now, it will not be Jesus Christ. It will be an impostor. It will be a lie. It will, in fact, be the Antichrist. And I don't care if you're a Jew. I don't care if you're an agnostic. I don't care if you're an atheist, a Christian, an Islamic, a Buddhist, a Taoist, or a nature worshiper, or an American Indian looking toward Wakantanka. What these people believe will affect us all. And they believe it. And they are in the process of bringing it about right this moment as I speak. That's what Waco was all about. That's what Ruby Ridge was all about. And that's what Oklahoma City was all about. And it was not done by Arab terrorists. They can always turn it into a war in the Middle East. And if they cannot bring about their world totalitarian socialism and their one race and their one religion any other way, they will do it. And ironically, they think they're doing it for the good of humanity. you.